Well, folks, welcome to another Friday fishing forecast. It looks like it's going to be a nice weekend. It looks like it's going to be, of course, the afternoon thunderstorms. In the afternoon, we've had some pretty good storms here the last 2 days. So you kind of want to be mindful of that. Make sure that I would probably get off the water at about 3:30, maybe 4 o'clock at the latest. Like tonight's storms, I think they're supposed to start around 6, so you might be able to push it, but the rain chances are down a little bit compared to what they have been the last couple of days. So I don't think it's going to be a big deal. As far as the fishing goes, I have heard that the tarpon bite is still really good. A friend of ours, Dirty Ernie, he went out today with his wife and his father-in-law and his ex-father-in-law, and I saw some pictures of them getting into some really nice grouper inside the bay. So the grouper bite inside the bay is really good. We have a long incoming tide this weekend, and then late in the afternoon it's going to turn and scream out. But we had some hill tides earlier this week where the tides screamed out in the afternoon. Let's go ahead and get into the tides and salooners for this weekend and what we have in store. On Saturday, we have a high tide at 2:49 p.m. at a 2.5 foot. Then we have a low tide at 11:18 p.m. at a negative 0.3 foot. Then on Sunday, we have a high tide at 3:37 p.m. For the salooners, we have a minor feeding time from 8:52 a.m. to 9:52 a.m. And then we have a major feeding time from 3:27 p.m. to 5:27 p.m. Then on Sunday, we have a minor from 9:53 a.m. to 10:53 a.m. Then we have another major at 4:16 p.m. to 6:16 p.m. So those are the tides and salooners for this weekend. And again, like I said, the winds are supposed to be down. You're going to have to deal with the afternoon thunderstorms. So I highly recommend probably being off the water by 3:30, 4 o'clock. You might be able to push it a little bit later because the rain chances aren't as high. So just be prepared for that, though. Just keep your eyes to the sky. It sucks getting caught in storms. It's been a while since I've been caught in a storm, so I've been very fortunate with that, but I try my best not to do that. Again, the inshore bite, the tarpon fishing has been really good. I am seeing really good reports of redfish. The snook and the trout have been pretty good too, so a lot of stuff going on inshore. The grouper bite inshore has been good, I've heard. The snapper bite has really picked up inshore. We went offshore last week, and we ran into some issues with one of our motors. The rectifier caught fire late in the day. We consistently had a beeping noise, and I could not find a code for it. And so we think we had a low voltage issue in one of the batteries, which caused the rectifier to catch fire. So we were able to put that out, get home okay. But we had a good day. We caught keeper red grouper, of course. We caught mangrove snapper. We caught a bunch of nice flounder. Porgies, couple hogfish. So it was a good day on the water. Of course, a bunch of gags. The offshore bite has been really good. The red snapper bite has been good. Matter of fact, I was talking to my friend Nick from KSAL, my buddy Nick, and he was telling me, and they fished a fire charity tournament last weekend, and they literally were getting huge American red snapper on octopus. So that made me think, maybe I should start carrying octopus. I'm going to try it for red grouper and see what happens. But he said that they did extremely well on octopus, and they ended up catching, I think, 3 swordfish and some really nice American red snapper and some other fish. So they had a good trip far offshore. I've talked to some guys that have fished in the 200-foot range for American red snapper. They've done pretty decent also. But then again, I'm not running that far. I'd rather stay close, catch the fish, be home, not have to get up at the crack butted on and you know, head 70, 80 miles offshore. I'd rather stay closer and catch hogfish, snapper, and grouper, and make it a nice short trip home. And this last week we were fishing in about 68 to 70 feet of water. We actually went north of the shipping channel this time. The water, I can tell you right now, is extremely clear. I had to drop to 10-pound test fluorocarbon just to start getting bites on the mangroves. We did catch some mangroves on 20, but dropping down seemed to help a little bit more. You just had to finesse. Matter of fact, I lost 2 fish, 2 grouper. I caught one of them, and then Chad caught another one, and they both had the jigs in their mouth, and one of them was a keeper red. So, but I was only using 10. So you kind of, you're trying to target one species. You can't help if you hook another. But anyway, unfortunately, we don't have a video of that weekend. I'm still working on a video from 2 weekends or 3 weekends ago. We have a ton of bait at the shop for this weekend. We have, we'll have greenbacks, we'll have shrimp, fiddler crabs, and all the frozen bait you need. So if you're looking for bait, stop by. We have all the tackle that you need also. I just want to say thank you to everybody for all of the support. Remember to subscribe to the YouTube channel and to the not Facebook, but our website to get signed up for possibly being picked to go fishing with us. Once we hit 23,000 subscribers, we'll pick another winner. And hopefully within the next couple of weeks, we'll have the winner, the second winner that we picked from the last picking. We'll get him out on the boat. But anyway, looking forward to that. Again, thank you so much for the support. Oh, by the way, that video I did about the sea tow, if you did not see it, I was wrong about the percentage. It's 10% off, not 25% off. But still use the code TBFC25. Fish more, catch more, and we'll see you on the flip side.